Hi guys, I'm Nathan.
And I'm Hailey.
And finally, we're giving you a baby update.
Yes, this has been much requested, so we're going to tell you how the pregnancy is going so far. So a lot of time has happened since we really talked about the pregnancy last. I am now at 18 weeks, and actually probably like 18 and a half technically. So we've covered a lot of ground.
Yeah, we've gone through a lot. Well, you've gone through a lot.
Yeah, tons of nausea, tons of fatigue. But then that subsided around week 14. Now I'm really starting to show more, which probably started happening around week, 16, something like that.
Something like that.
Where it really felt like, okay, I'm seeing baby bump. So that's really exciting.
Yeah.
And now that it's 18, it's forming. It's definitely like I can tell changes.
Yeah, so we did our best to continue doing YouTube and all that stuff while she was dealing with all that nausea and everything. So if you watch any of our videos over the last couple months and you wonder why is Hailey not looking quite like herself, it's probably because she was trying to, keep things down.
Yeah, even just the energy. Sometimes, like, especially the Ren Fair videos, walking around all day in the Ren Fair wiped me out, and I didn't even make it through like a third of the day before I was wiped out.
Yeah.
So it was hard to maintain that like typical energy that I have. Sorry, the dog is now playing with something. Cat's playing with something. They're always playing with something.
This is what happens when we sit on the floor.
Yeah. They think we're here for their enjoyment.
Yeah, you guys have been asking to see more of our animals, so we figured,
Maybe they'll walk in.
Maybe they'll walk in. Let's see.
Or you might at least see a little tail go by.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I was going to say...
Speaking of.
Yeah. I was going to say, if you go back and look at our very first Ren Fair video from this past season, there was a point in time where we were sitting down and we said, hey, we're going to show you what our costumes are like. Mm-hmm. That was her absolutely exhausted and needing just to sit down in a quiet spot. Yeah, I remember that vividly.
Yeah, that happened a lot. It's been tough, but really good too. And we made it through like the really hard part so far. So that's all that matters to me. Oh, he's playing with the things that we have to show you in a little bit.
Yeah, well, we can just show you that.
Okay, all right. Since he really likes this, I think this is like calling to him because he's very fox-like. This is not for you.
No, it's not.
We made our first purchase from Amazon.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a group of 3 onesies. And we went for like a little bit older so that the baby can wear it later on.
Yeah.
But it has foxes on it. I mean, like... It had to be our first purchase.
If you didn't know this about us, we love foxes.
We do.
I mean, that's kind of why we went for Kita's breed, because he's like a little fox. And very needy.
Yes, very needy.
Okay, go get him. But yeah, we have like little fox statues different places. We want to try to incorporate the fox into the decorating of nursery and
which
all
we'll get to soon. This onesie has the fox on it and it says a little wild. And then the other onesies, one's just like striped and neutral, and then we have a bunch of little foxes all over that one. So I think we hit the jackpot with this set.
Yeah, so we actually had to make that purchase in order to get the free gift from Amazon Registry.
Yeah, so Amazon puts out a baby kit, care package, whatever, I forget what they're called, when you open a baby registry. But you have to go through some steps. You have to like really fill it out. Yeah. And then you have to make like a $10 purchase at least off of it in order for them to send it to you. Kind of weird, but it works, whatever.
Yeah, that's where we got the onesies. So they sent us this nice box of goodies. Mm-hmm. Just fun little things from like thank you cards to... Another onesie to different trial diapers, nooks, bottles.
Yeah, lots of great stuff. I think there's like
swaddle cloths.
Yeah, swaddle. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Another birth cloth.
So that was really awesome. I mean, because all this cost us the price of the onesies. So that was a really nice plus. It's
kind of fun.
Yeah.
We like fun.
And then with that, we did some other shopping around with other places that have baby registries. One of those was Bye Bye Baby, which is at Bed Bath & Beyond. So they gave us a little like goodie bag. Same nook, actually the same bottle.
Yes, I'm seeing a trend.
If I can get...
There's things all stuck around here.
Yeah, there we go. Same bottle. And just some other stuff like stretch mark creams.
Stretch mark creams.
Is that what it is?
Essentially, it's like a moisturizer to prevent stretch marks. But I like the simple like dad version of stretch mark cream.
Yeah. He likes the bag.
Oh my gosh.
This is not for you. I'm sorry, bud.
I think this is going to be a video about Kita.
Just about.
With us talking in the background.
Yeah. All right, so there was a bunch of other great stuff in there, more trial diapers and things like that. And then we also did another registry because every place had a little bit of something that we wanted that the other place didn't have.
We also wanted the fun free items. So we figured we would take what was best off of each registry or narrow it down to a couple registries. Sorry, hair. And then narrow it down to a couple registries, see which ones we actually want to use and send out to the baby shower.
Yeah, so this was from Target. Once again, diapers.
Pretty much the same things.
It's just great because we got another like good head start with baby items here.
Yeah, and this is our first and possibly our only, we'll see. So we wanted to just like really take advantage of all the different ways of celebrating having a baby and being pregnant.
Yeah.
So, you know, why not have 3 gift boxes come to us?
Why not? So we also had a couple doctor visits in between all this with everything else going on.
Yeah, the first one was at 10 weeks. At that one, they looked for a heartbeat. And because it was so early, they couldn't find one. But that brought us to our first ultrasound.
Yes.
Which you saw in the thumbnail. It's also right here.
Right there. There you go.
Yep. So it was really nice getting our first picture, seeing everything was healthy and on track, and the heartbeat was like really good.
Yeah, I was kind of bummed. I did ask if I could do a recording, a video in there, but sadly they said no because I just wanted to like capture seeing the baby like kicking and
oh yeah, that was neat
and all that kind of stuff. Like he was really moving.
He, she, whatever.
Yeah,
we're not sure.
We're not sure, and people keep asking us, do we think it's going to be a boy or girl? He or him tend to come out first, but quite honestly, we do not care if it's a boy or a girl.
No.
I know that's like the cliche thing to say. I just want a healthy baby, but honestly, we just want a healthy baby.
We really do. We really do, because we just want to be able to hold the baby that we were pregnant with. With the miscarriage, it makes you want that much more and also cherish every step of the way in this pregnancy, which was so much further than the other one.
Yeah.
So it's just different, and we really just want our baby.
Yes.
Here.
Yes. So people have been also asking, do we have any names picked out? We do. We do have names picked out.
We sort of do. So you can see there's a lot going on here. Names leave and names come in, and we're constantly changing things because this is just to give us a rough idea so that we know for the long run what might actually suit us and stick around and not get boring.
So yeah, you obviously can tell you can't see any names right now. And that's because we're not telling anyone what names we have on the list.
Yeah, so we were actually thinking of going into the hospital with multiple names so that when we see the child, we can actually see what suits him or her.
Yeah.
I think that'll work best for us. Then we're not like stuck with a name that we find later on just doesn't seem right.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, once we figure out if we're having a boy or a girl, it'll also be easier because one of those columns gets to disappear.
Yeah.
And we're going to be finding that out very soon. Our next pregnancy update video will be the reveal.
Yes,
whether or not we have a boy or a girl. So if you haven't already, subscribed so that you can see that video when we post it. We had a second visit.
Yes.
And in that visit, they were actually able to find the heartbeat.
Right, with the Doppler. Obviously in the ultrasound you can like see the heartbeat. It's right there. But this one with the Doppler, it's harder to find right away. So that second appointment, they actually found it with that, which was great. I mean, they
really fast.
They should have. I mean, it was long enough, you know, into the future.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
That was really neat.
That was really neat. And also another really neat thing that happened was when we posted the fact that we were pregnant on social media, we actually had a company reach out to us and want to offer Hailey some special gifts. Yeah, so the company is lucyvee. So they offered a pregnancy belt, which is supposed to help with support, back pain, hopefully getting rid of that. Which you deal with back pain not being pregnant. Exactly. So. I'm always having trouble with that. And then with my job, it just makes it
flare up even more. So this is going to be very helpful. I have tried it a few times and I believe it's helping. A lot of it is I just have to remember not to bend forward too much because that just really stresses that lower back.
Yeah.
With everything like all the, the pelvic area, everything moving around, it just suddenly there's no support naturally in my body.
No.
So it's like my body has to relearn how to work everything and the muscles have to build. So this helps support that a little bit. They also sent a postpartum belt, which I will use after the baby comes. And that'll help kind of hopefully bring me back to my normal shape. And they actually came in these cute little boxes, but this one's the postpartum. Oh, it's also called a slimming belt. So that gives you an idea of what it's really used for. So it's a lot bigger, a lot more tight. This one's just for like soft, gentle support to kind of hold the belly.
Yeah.
And you can actually find them on Amazon. They do have a website as well, but it might actually...
It links to Amazon.
It does link to
so
Amazon.
So we'll put the link to these items in our description down below if you're interested, if you're pregnant, or recently just had a baby and want the slimming belt.
Yeah, right.
And we'll also let you know in videos down the road if this is actually really helping you.
Yes, so far I can say that it probably is helping. From what I can tell, it seems to have eased a little of my back pain.
Yeah. So that was really awesome. We really appreciate lucyvee giving this to Hailey. That's a great benefit.
So something else that has been probably my favorite part so far is that at 17 weeks, which was actually when we were on our cruise, I really started noticing movement in my belly. So it's like I felt little flutters, little like a little fish was flapping around in there.
Yeah.
That was neat. I was thinking maybe I had felt it beforehand, but it's hard to tell when it's so small. But now that it's getting bigger, I can definitely tell at that point at the 17-week mark, it was like, yep, that little movement always comes in the same exact spot. And it's like, yeah, it was really cool. So that is like one of the most special things I've experienced. Now that we're at 18 weeks, it's a little more of like a thump in a way. And always, again, kind of in that same spot. So it's like, I can tell it's becoming almost stronger and like more consistent. So that, I love that. And I have to say right now, I was thinking today how I feel like I'm gonna miss that after pregnancy. Just being able to like feel that it's there. And I know I'll be able to hold my baby, but it's such a neat feeling and it's just so special and something that I'll only be able to experience in pregnancy.
Yeah.
So I love it.
And I've actually got to experience it.
Yeah, which is super early, let me say. Usually it's like maybe 20 weeks or so at the earliest that like the other people can feel it. But
I experienced it.
Yeah.
We were just relaxing on the couch the day after we got back from our cruise, and I just had my hand on her belly, and next thing I know, I just feel this against my hand.
Yeah.
And I'm like, did the baby just move? And she was like, yeah, you felt that?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. And then like, as soon as I said that, I felt it again. Not quite as hard, but I felt it three times within like 10 minutes.
Yes, and he mentioned it first. I didn't prompt him to know that it happened. At first, I thought he just maybe moved his finger, and that's what I felt. But I felt the baby, and he felt the baby. That was crazy.
Yeah.
So that's really neat that it was this early that he experienced that.
And it makes me more connected to the child.
Yeah.
Definitely does.
Both of us.
So really that is like the brunt of everything. That's the bulk of everything to update you with right now. Mm-hmm. We are starting to work on the nursery, and that will be an update in the future. It'll be in the future.
Yeah, we still have work to do.
And we just spewed a lot of like baby update stuff at you right now.
But you guys were asking for it, so.
Yes. And hopefully we answered some of your questions to the Q&A video that will be coming down the road.
Yes.
A lot of you are asking questions about the baby. Well, here are hopefully some of the answers, because we really won't be answering those questions in the Q&A.
Yeah, the Q&A will be a little bit different. We've started narrowing down the questions, and my goodness, you guys are giving us a lot, and we're so grateful for that.
We're excited to do that.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. I think we're going to enjoy doing that video.
Yeah, so really that is it for this update. We'll keep you posted. Remember to follow us on Facebook and on Instagram, because we'll have little updates on that as well. So do that. And with that, so long.
Farewell.
Namarie.
How the pregnancy is going so far.
Yes. Right.
Seem to like lose.
This dog. If you didn't know anything about us, if you did not know this about it, he is going to bring every toy out.
Foxes all over that one.
And a little fox in our lap again.
Yes.